Hi friends, so here's a reminder about how to do point of tangency problems, okay? Remember, the point of tangency theorem says that if a line segment or ray is tangent to a circle, then it is perpendicular to the radius that touches the point of tangency, all right? So if you look at this diagram down here, this is a tangent line. It's a line that touches our circle one time. The radius is the segment that starts at the center and extends to the outside of our circle. And the point of tangency is the point where the tangent line touches our circle. So perpendicular, guys, means they form, when they intersect, they form a right angle, okay? So the formula that we're going to use to find either the radius or some different lengths of our tangent line or maybe another line on our diagram, the formula that we're going to use is this one right here. Hopefully you recognize it as the Pythagorean theorem formula. Remember, A and B are sides, but C is the hypotenuse. Okay, so keep that in mind for this problem. I'm going to zoom in and let's start solving for R, okay? So first, I always start by identifying my hypotenuse. Well, I know that at point A, my point of tangency, my radius and my tangent line form this right angle based on the point of tangency theorem. So the side that is across from our right angle is our hypotenuse, which makes 17 our hypotenuse for this problem. So in my formula, I'm going to make sure I have equals 17 squared on one side of my equal sign. And then it doesn't matter where you put R and 15 because A and B, when we're adding, doesn't really matter what order they're in, okay? So I'm going to call RA 15B, and then I'm going to plug in that information to my formula and then start solving. So we have A squared that we're solving for, plus B squared, which is 15. And I'm going to calculate 15 squared, 17 squared, and start solving for A. I need to isolate my A. That is my goal. So 15 squared is 225. 17 squared is 289. And in order to get anything, in order to isolate our variable, our A, I need to subtract this 225. So that cancels, and so this side balances. And you might hear me typing on my calculator in the background. That's all that is. A squared is equal to 64. Remember, to isolate a variable when you have an exponent, the opposite of a square is a square root. Some of you might know it as a radical, okay? The opposite of a square is a square root. The opposite of an exponent is a radical. So in order to get my A by itself, I need to square root that side, but whatever I do on one side of my equal sign, I must do to the other. So I'm also going to take the square root of 64. So our A value for this problem, which is really the R that we're searching for, our A is 8. The square root of 64 is 8. So on this problem, our radius is 8. All right, I hope this helps.